what to do if there are copy versions of you in this life? Do you also think there are clones of your parents, of your beloved persons? These facts will be discussed in this week's Mystery Miners topic. In 1954, Hugh Everett III, a Princeton University graduate, proposed the fact that there are many odd stars and universes as well in quantum mechanics. It's called many worlds interpretation or multiverse theory, which means that there are many similar types of odd universes, just like the same thing we are currently living in, and the time and incidents are also the same there. According to multiverse theory, these universes are identical and parallel to one another, and they can be called parallel universes. You will see many types of Spider-Man in Spider-Man movie Into the Spider-Verse, which is one of the fictional sci movies. Also a fictional character or DC Comics, Barry Allen, Flash, is the very first one. So let's take a look at what will be happening in the parallel universe. If somebody asks how the parallel universe is formed, then we will have to refer to Big Bang Theory, which is the most important incident in cosmology. Later astronomers continued to learn about the odd after the introduction of Einstein's theory of relativity. They were observing about how the universe is formed in 1920s, and they found out about the Big Bang Theory when they tried to think backwards of the real situation. Everyone knows that people, things, and earth are formed with atoms. It's said that a long time ago, a matter which is extremely hot and dense exploded due to its temperature, and then formed stars and planets. In 1949, British astronomer Fred Hoyle called this incident the Big Bang. Big Bang occurred 13.7 billion years ago, and due to its explosion, it could be regarded as when the parallel universes were formed. Concerning the parallel universe, the famous philosopher Plato learned and regarded that there was a reality and consequences of that reality. In the ancient times, prisoners were imprisoned in the cave and tied to a wall of a cave. As they have to spend days and days only in the dark, they knew nothing but only the darkness. They looked at the shadows of dancers and regarded as those shadows were real. One day one prisoner was released, and when he held into the outside world, everything was new for him. Everything he saw in the cave was just an illusion. Based on these facts, the philosopher Plato claimed that there was a reality world, an evolutionary process that separates us from reality. Other experts also express their theories based on the multiverse theory, such as we can travel to another universe. As the universes are really far from one another, each and every universe exists in both forms, or there will be identical universes just like the one we are currently living in. As there are similar universes just like ours, there could be other identical Earth or planets, or even copies of ourselves. However, no one has ever been there, so no one can definitely prove if the parallel universe is real or what it would look like. Also, there is confusion in our world related to the multiverse theory. In 1945, a man arrived at Tokyo Airport saying he came from a country called Tarot, which does not exist on our world map. Then he pointed to a place near Andorra country when he was set to point where he comes from on the map. Doubtfully, he had many European currencies and travel records to many countries too. He told that he came to a company for business purposes, and the company actually existed here, but never heard of his name. Then he arrived at the hotel with many guards outside, but a day later, he and his things were gone, leaving no trace at all. Police officers said that he was a professional criminal. But from the scientific perspective, this is really strange. There was also a rumor that a lady named Lorena Gracia came from another dimension and brought the attention of the people to the highest. She was asking for help in one of the online forums in 2008 because one day she woke in the room where her bedsheets were different from the time she was asleep. Also, when she went to work, everything was changing, and she knew nobody there, but everyone knew her. Another strange thing is that she and her boyfriend broke up 1.5 years ago, but her boyfriend didn't know. She also searched for her current boyfriend, who she was in love with several months ago, but he never existed here. It's confusing whether Gracia mind from another dimension traveled to our world and entered the body of another Gracia. There is no answer if only the bodies could travel or even minds can between dimensions. Scientists are experimenting with whether a parallel dimension actually exists or not. If it definitely existed, maybe we could go there. Anyway, I hope you all like our episode of this week's Mystery Miners, and please stay tuned for more in the upcoming weeks.